So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. And it's Azar. And this is Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I've been really impressed with Goretzka, Peter. Someone who's really looked to improve his game in many different ways. And I think he'll be key if he can find that front line with his slick forward passes from central midfield. And if he's allowed to drive forward, and that's hard to stop, then he usually gets on the end of something in the box.
Okay, interesting. Ruben Neves kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has been cut short. Messi. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Chiesa. Good play on the left-hand side here. Lovely bit of skill. Takes the shot! So it is still 0-0. And it's Ruben Neves. Conte.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Saka. Now it's Batistuta. Kukçu. Good ball, good take. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Saka. And it's Koundé. And that's put paid to a promising move. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Chiesa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Saka. Now it's Ribery. Now it's Messi. Now it's Azar. Oh, that's a big chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Messi. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed.
Now Mbappe. He's having a shot! And it's a goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Real chance! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was a given, it always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
2 added minutes has been
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think
And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
In the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 9, Messi. Coming on the field.
And that's the second half started.
Number 11, Rodrigo. Substitutions taking place.
And here's Hazard. And here's Rodrigo. No, that's been intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodrigo. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rodrigo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Rodrigo. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Rodrigo. Tries from a long way out. Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is outstanding, just outstanding. You're not going to hit many better than that.
Look, sometimes when they're hit that well, there's nothing going to stop it. You have to acknowledge the ferocity.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's cut it out. Chiesa goes for a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And it's Kukçu. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodrigo. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Batistuta. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, this looks sharp.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Koundé. That's a good run down the left. And he's there to make the challenge. And here's Batistuta. Look at the space here. Chiesa!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Kukçu.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And here's Rodrigo. And there's the shot! No, not quite. Ruben Neves.
2 added minutes has
Quality
been
ball.
indicated.
Now it's Ribery. Threads one in. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Kobbie Mainoo, could have a busy time here, having to play the role of a 6, an 8 and a 10. And I think when you consider his age and the fact that he can drop into all of those positions and perform without any problem, I think you know you've got something special brewing.
Okay, interesting. Yamal. Now it's Kolo Muani. Raul engages and forces him off the ball. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that
way. And he's straight offside. Beckenbauer. That has been slung wide.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Pedri. That's a little off target. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's an excellent interception. West Ham are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Koundé.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball.
He's having a go! It's fallen kindly here. Beckenbauer is there, and he can get that clear. Saka has created one goal already. He has found a way through. Saka. Koundé's cross. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Number 18.
West Ham leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Mbappe. Tomiyasu. West Ham do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Yamal is firing after that one. Raul. Now it's Torres. Looking to play him in. Araujo gets it clear. Guardiola. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Just about up to the hour now. And the pass is intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saka. Fernando Torres. Chance! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Number 21.
That was a given. It always was.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitution.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Tomiyasu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party... Oh, Guardiola! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here.
After 76 minutes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart,
22.
and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
West Ham find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Colomboani! Oh, good-looking ball. Good chance here! Oh, the ball's come, look, in he goes again! He's scored! They're back within reach! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback?
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And they've got rid. Mbappe, driving forward. Oh, that's clever. Torres is flagged offside. Five minutes to add, and it's Guardiola. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is that. West Ham can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side. West Ham do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. West Ham come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. And it's Tomiyasu. And he's intervened well there. And this is Batistuta. Koundé. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Messi in acres of space out wide. Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Chance for a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Costa Curta cuts it out. Shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
West Ham are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Long ball looking to counter. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pass somewhat off target. Well read, nice interception. Ruben Neves, spread it left. Raul, that's very neat. Raul plays it in. And it's hoisted clear. But a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Camavinga. Christensen gets across to intercept that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello, attendees. This
To
is
attack
a
on the first
lost
45
children
minutes.
announcement.
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Raul. Number 17.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Coming on the field.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruben Neves cuts out the pass. West Ham do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, some tackle that. Referee has just said play on. Ruben Neves makes the interception. Mbappe. Can he latch on to this? Ruben Neves. And they can counter here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has been cut short. Nice looking ball. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Tries to pass it through. Ruben Neves, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up. And he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's managed to get rid.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Neymar.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. Gets good distance on it. And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one
Hello,
and they're
everybody,
going up.
and welcome to
Incentives
today's
do
match.
not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. West Ham cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. And the finish! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Owen! He's got a goal! 2-0 and in next to no time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
West Ham are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that pass isn't the best. It'll be a throw-in. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Delicate ball and it needs to... Real chance! And they've got rid. He won't be happy with that one. Ronaldinho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's in on goal! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's a sharp pass. Saka. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get it through? Shot could be on. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Koundé. It's Saka. Saka making good progress on the right-hand side. Half an hour played now. Now, Owen! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Threads one in, picked out brilliantly. Great ball, and he's in here. In by Saka. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Saka. Camavinga. Look at the... There's the shot! Batistuta. Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Camavinga. And it's Guardiola. Owen. And it's Camavinga. Oh, well played, well played.
Has been indicated.
Batistuta. Oh, easy pickings there. Saka. And that could set him on his way. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. That was the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Substitutions taking place.
West Ham go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are back underway. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now somewhat off target. And it's Ronaldinho. Nunez. There could be chance for a shot! Makalele can get it clear. And he can clear it away. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Saka, he's got away. It's a good run down the right. Koundé's cross, he rises! And it's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And the Batistuta! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And we have our very first corner. Big header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Kimmich. And here's Schneider. Owen. Tries to pass it through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely aimed pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Guardiola gathers from the goal kick. Raul. Ruben Dias.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Not the most convincing of passes. And he's there to get it away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper. So it looks now very much a done deal, just waiting to seal it.
Well, it's pretty clear which team is on the way up. What a performance when we've seen so many teams just crumble in similar situations.
Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly reclaimed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Now it's Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence. And that is as far as it goes. West Ham are going up, and now they can dream. Your reflections then, Jim.
What a game, what a performance.
there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Serginho. Saka. Beckenbauer. Tomiyasu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Schneider gets rid without sophistication. Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He can get that clear.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
It's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Serginho is onto this. And another try! And now they can spring out of defence. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nunez!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he cuts out the supply. Searching pass he's played there. Tomiyasu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ruben Neves. Quality ball. And this is Torres. Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Saka. Tries to play it through.
There will be one.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Time.
An instinctive delivery. Cleared away. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho. Oh, there's a probing ball. Not the most accurate pass. Raul. Schneider with a definite foul there. Saka. Tries a shot! Now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Neuer. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Played into space. And that should get the job done. Serginho clears. And that's been won straight back. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And it's Camavinga.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ruben Neves. Raul. Raul. He's found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come loose. Crosses it in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Camavinga. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, good taken of Ruben Neves! In for the pieces! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Merino. Oh, that's fabulous. Merino! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Saliba picks it up from the goal kick. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Merino. Can he get it through? Messi. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second.
Batistuta is on his own. Goes for a shot! They've scored! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Vitinha. Great vision. Messi in acres of space out wide. Shoots! Cleared without hesitation. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Saliba tries to pass it through. Guardiola. Tears up. And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, shooting chance! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed...
Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. West Ham were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Just a quick reminder today.
Well, they're in a great
please
position,
refrain
Peter,
from
so
parking
why
outside
stop
this
now?
stadium.
I would say
Thank
keep
you very
going,
much for
keep
your
at it.
cooperation.
They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
West Ham very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Mbappe!
And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
He's a sharp little ball here. Insigne. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communicate.
Decent chance! And yes, it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Vitinha. That's been cut out, well played. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that is a little undercooked. Great ball, and he's in, and the finish! And that has flown over.
Bangladesh really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Saka, Koundé. Insigne proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Lorenzo Insigne. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Batistuta. Saka. West Ham have reclaimed it. Chiesa. Good purposeful running this. Great chance!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Insigne. Mbappe gets through on his own. Taken back almost at once. Chiesa. West Ham finding their passes. Tomiyasu. And he's got the beating of his man.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's nice. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that's that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulse. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Out to the right. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hazard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cleared without complication. And it's Koundé. Camavinga. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Very nicely done. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
After 28 minutes is number 21.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's in space and looking for options. And he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got away. What a throw in. He's on it. Can he get away? Guardiola gets it away. Crossed in once more. Cleared away. Raul. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun. And the finish! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Vardiol.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot...
Decent chance! What a wonderful goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
West Ham get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Camavinga. And he's away. Over to the left. Neymar. Raul. And it's lofted through here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Foden. And it's Neymar. It's Camavinga. Played through into space. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Foden. Distributed tidily. Messi has it out wide and in space. Foden! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Batistuta! He scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
73 minutes is...
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And now he has two. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Substitution.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
No, that's overhit. Koundé. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Saka. Batistuta. Oh, that's fabulous. Camavinga. Oh, well played, well played.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Now Neymar. And it's Valverde. And Dalot. Guardiol. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. But as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Messi. He's shifted it to the flank. Fires it in low.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
The ball has bounced loose now. Could move up a gear here. Camavinga. Good, strong midfield running here. That's an excellent interception. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but he's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Played out towards the right wing. Cristiano Ronaldo. Saka! Saka! Valverde with the clearance. Now who's going to be first to this? Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rashford. And it's Alexander-Arnold. So really well measured ball. Saka. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Saka. Saka! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared without hesitation. Oh, sweet feet. In by Header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi puts his foot on the gas. And it's Valverde. Fernandes. Has a look and plays it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good driving run.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but a bit...
And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half, and the shot! It's there! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Barcelona have... This time, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mohamed Salah. West Ham still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Barcelona finding their passes. Salah. Fernandes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Camavinga is there to clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely aimed pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Messi. And it's Fernandes. Clipped into space. Fernandes. That's the throw. Now it's Valverde. Flashes it across. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's been slipped through. He's being a chance!
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Camavinga. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's good running with the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Raul gets into a good position. Mohamed Salah.
2 added minutes.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Fernandes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Saka. It's played through for him. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught on it here, and it's come back out to him. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Ah, he's given it away. Big chance! There it is! Terrible error, duly punished.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
After 10 minutes is
Liverpool finding themselves
18,
unexpectedly behind.
Kylian Mbappe.
West Ham leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And this is Raul. And he's gone backward here. He's having a go! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Played out towards the right wing. Crosses it into the... He gets big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Caicedo. And he's forced to go back. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander goes for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Doué. And here's Raul. Gives it back. Alexander-Arnold. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good real chance! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
West Ham are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Saka. Saka on a strong run down the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That is lovely. Plays it in low. Raul. Driving forward.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good spread. Chiesa. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
West Ham sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Has a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for the run. Good take, and is he in? And this is Messi. Doué! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Tomiyasu getting this one clear. West Ham have the chance to go the other way. Out of play for a throw. Alexander-Arnold, and it's Messi. He has found the way through. Oh, nice touch. Cross to the back post. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good running, strong and purposeful. Nicely spread. Now it's Torres. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Robertson. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Messi goes short. And it's Messi. It's a promising position. Backward it goes. Shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Played with finesse. And that has been knocked clear. And the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Substitution.
Liverpool making consecutive changes here. Kane coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Robertson. Kane. Searching pass he's played there. Crossing, up he goes! No mistake! Just one goal in it now! Game on! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not
There
go
will be 5
completely
minutes
gung-ho.
added time.
5 minutes to add. And it's Fernando Torres. Vitinha. Fernando Torres. And the finish! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Shin to shin. And the referee brings it to a close. Weston have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving that...